Then we will see. How do I send the link of the stream? Here we go. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Give me one more second here. Alright. Hopefully my live split is working. It's gonna be a little bit embarrassing if it's not working. Actually, I need to tab out real quick. I need to make this bigger so I can see things. Alright. We're back in game. Crap, I need to tab out once more. I need to set up my monitors so I can see things. There we go. I don't know when I'm supposed to start the time. I've just been starting it here. So hopefully this is ideal. I lacerated my left index finger so I can't use my other hand. So I've remapped some of the buttons, like walk forwards and sprint is on my mouse. So I've already done this run 2 times, one-handed. I've been getting better each time. My first run was 2 hours and 14 minutes. My second one was 1 hour and 47. So I'm gonna try to explain like some of the glitches that I know about, but I just can't do myself, which is a lot. Like there's a Brad skip that's about to happen, I guess in a little bit. There's also the buffer your phone so you can enter it faster, so I blundered that a little bit, but we're getting there. Watch the explosion, run in, steal the money. Hopefully I don't get the glitch where it pauses. On this newest patch, the game sometimes stutters when Trevor picks up the money. So hopefully that's not gonna happen to me, but we'll see. Remember to... Okay, it didn't happen. We're good. That is 1 free second. This is one of the more difficult things with being one-handed is switching characters because I have to hold Alt and use my knee to steer the mouse. I have to wait till he talks and then I missed it. There we go. And then time to run with Trevor and we're going to go into... Come on, run. Okay, now we're running. So the ideal strat here would be, as Brad's setting this up, you run and jump after this explosion, and then you can skip Brad's dialogue. But it's kind of a hard trick for even good speedrunners to do, so let alone someone who barely can play the game. And as long as I go for headshots more than going for body shots because then they knock down and you have to wait for them to die. I think everyone is dead actually. Nope, not everyone. Did I kill him? No. Oh, that is bad timing to reload. Run's already dead. That's not. I think I just knocked him over, did I? Nope, I did get him. See, it... Now if I go down here fast enough, there's a way to skip all of this without having to even shoot anyone. You can just run past everyone. The only people you have to kill is these last people, and then you can just get in the vehicle. But since it's waiting for crews, but as soon as all of these guys die, I can hit F and it skips all of that. Now I've bound some more keys since the last time on my run, so now I can accelerate with my mouse button 5. So that adds a little bit. I still can't steer with that, but you know, it's whatever. It's the easiest way to go through. Hopefully I'm audible. I think my audio should be good this time. I think my last few runs my audio's been a little bit dog water, but we'll get there. We will get there. Alright, time to switch to WASD. And there's another skip up here that I could do, but if I miss it, then it's like minutes, because I had to redo this entire section, so it's not worth it. But if you shoot your gas tank, leak out fuel, and then you burn the fuel, get in the car, and then drive forwards like a frame, you teleport on the other side and you don't have to do a cutscene. That takes a long time. So if you look here, after I get hit by the train, where that was about 5 minutes to get to this portion, and now I have this long cutscene here, or I can't do anything. So we'll time it out. So I was at the 5-minute mark, and I think this is about a 2-minute cutscene. Maybe not that much. Maybe it's like a minute and a half, but. Where's that chopper? Davey. Sorry. And then you can run in any direction. So yeah, it's just about a minute cutscene, because you immediately go to this point. Because the only thing you can do there is, my watch is a bit tight, is walk. So when you don't hit the train, you don't have to do that entire cutscene. My watch is way too tight. And then I just have to wait here. I think I might be able to skip. No. So basically the run I'm doing is Trevor %. So I'm doing everything up into the jewel store heist, which is when you unlock Trevor. I mean, you still have to go to Michael's house as Franklin to get the rest of Trevor, but he was a man. It's all we can be sometimes. Sorry if my equipment's a bit squeaky, like my desk or my chair. I'll try my best not to make too many noises. But hopefully this isn't a bad move to tab out of the game for a second. It was. Time wasted. Time loss. That's saying I'm getting close to. Yeah, that was a bit slower than my second attempt, because I did adjust the times and everything. So I'm already losing time again, but yet that's because I tabbed out of the game. That was one of the bigger time losses, because I do this split as soon as I get here. Oh crap. Shoot. I messed up my splits. Cancel. F10. What is going on here? I have blundered my splits so hard that I had to tab out to fix it. Alright. There is a trick I can do here where I have Lamar rear end me. I have to barely get in front of him and then he'll rear end me. But I of course messed that up even worse than doing it casual, or he hit me on the side. There's a few brake boost here where the map meshes combine and then it drops you ever so slightly. And if you brake when you hit those and then hit Franklin's ability, you get to go extra fast. Or it's like insanely fast where you can have like, I don't remember what the peak speed was, but it's like almost double what your normal speed is. So it saves you some time. Most of the traffic here is scripted, so you can get really used to and really good at this one spot. Here we go. I mean, I'm already doing... No, I can't say that I'm doing much better than... Because I've already lost 23 seconds from pausing the game in the beginning. But in the next few missions, I can definitely save a lot of time. Because in the next mission, I messed up. Trying to think of what repossession is. I think that's stealing the motorbike. There's a few things in there that I can save some time on. One of the bigger things that I'm kind of worried about that I'm not going to do better is I got a really good chop push the last time I did it. So hopefully I can get that push again. So you want to push chop ahead so you don't have to wait for yourself to open a bunch of the containers. So it saves you time that way. Probably could have tried to hit handbrake to slow down there. I feel like something's not steering right. Maybe it's just me. Dang it, I crashed last second, too. So if I can remember where, I should just like look at the map beforehand and then just memorize where Simeon is. I think he's, yeah, okay, so he's right here. But I can't go too far into the driveway and then I still need to lose the cops. I can go about halfway if I think I'm gonna lose him here. So then as soon as I lose the cops, I can trigger the cutscene. But it's also dependent on whether I lose the cops here. I'm really hoping I do. Don't turn this way. Lose me, please. Come on. Perfect. And then I don't end the split until I get back to Franklin's house. And then there's two different methods. So in the actual speed run is you would skip this dialogue by I think holding Alt and running out. So you don't have to wait for this whole entire cutscene here. Then you punch so you can run faster. Hit F and then drive forwards so Lamar is closer to the vehicle. And we don't follow the GPS because they lie to you. We go straight here and then we can take a special route quickly through the back alleyway here. So as long as no cars come through, I can just... Ideally, too, is I would open up my phone and then call 911 so I can skip some dialogue in this next portion, I think. So when I get out here, I think I can skip this cutscene if I had called 911. But I can do my split and I'm already a second up. And I forget that I can use my mouse, and then I hit enter and then punch, and now I can run again. Wait till the door opens. Also there's a half a second of time loss. And then here is very important that I answer Simeon's phone call without hanging up, because I have done that once and I killed a run because you kind of soft lock the game. At least for like 20 minutes, so it's not. That's not Simeon's. Simeon's is a block up. That is some time loss. Only if I knew this game a little bit better. But hey, when I get this PB, I'll have time to save on the next PB, making life so much easier. Dang it, I put his car in a terrible spot. Then skip the cutscene. And I don't want to take the Buffalo, I want to take this car. Now, this one is kind of tricky. There's a few tricks, and I've done one of them successfully, where you get the bike to spawn in a better location. But since I'm not great at shooting, it kind of makes it difficult here. I think if I were to aim, no, I don't have a gun yet actually. If I'm to aim, I can skip that cutscene where it's slow-mo on that stun jump, so then I can save time there. Which I think there is the ability, but I don't think it's any faster, to steal some sticky bombs from a construction site, and then you can aim the sticky bombs out, but that's not really useful. The only thing that's useful with is doing a glitch with Tanya. And then what I want to do is I want to drift like that, Lamar gets out, and then I run into him. Fling him into there, now I get out, and of course the fence lands on me and I get soft locked. That was very convenient. But I want the car there because it prevents the motorcycle from being bad. And then I punch this guy so I don't get a cutscene. And then I think I need to jump here to get away from Lamar. Ideally, I think you want to push Lamar in first person mode, but trying to steer that and walk at the same time is difficult. And then after this, once Lamar gets close enough, I want to sneak around that wall over there and then jump over it because it spawns all of the enemies as fast as possible. So once they get in, I don't know why that didn't just be, I don't know why that was not buffered. So I'm going to go over here and then jump over the wall. And then when I pull out my gun, I can just shoot that tank right away. So I can kill some people. Kill that guy. Kill him up there. I think he fell. He's definitely not dead. Is he? And then if I run fast enough, I can try to shoot him over there, or I can go over here and then I can kill him around the corner if I'm fast enough. There we go, perfect, got the bike. That is the fastest I've done that. And I got some free money out of the thing. Okay, I need to drive to the car wash. I can't believe I did that skip perfectly. So if you don't do that, if you don't park your car there, I believe that makes him so he's able to spawn and then he drives faster than what you can go around that corner. So if you don't do that, I don't remember the exact logistics of the trick, but it saves a lot of time where you can actually get to this guy instead of having him instead of going through a cutscene and everything. There is a trick, if you do it even faster, you can shoot him, and then before the bike even falls, you can get on, which is a quick pickup, so you don't have to do the animation. But the timing of that is insane, and definitely not worth it. And then there's another trick here with the car wash, where you can dive out of the bike, and then it saves... I don't know if it even saves time, to be completely fair, because last time I died doing it, which was fairly upsetting, except I haven't done it this good yet. But I think it cuts out this cutscene. I think this is the end split for that. And I'm gonna do this, and then I whip a U-turn, I think is the fastest way to get to Tanya. So I go through here, and then I turn. And then we get into the Tanya mission. Run to my nice sports car. Gotta slow it down. No, we don't. This is a speed run, Tanya. We don't slow it down. Now the next thing that could be definitely a huge time save is not getting the cops. Last time I got the cops, and I didn't even think that was even possible in this mission. I could have sworn it was impossible to get the cops, but I guess I just won't be running over anyone. And then the smart strat is to park right here so Tanya gets in the truck, because I will sprint and Tanya will not. So I've saved maybe like marginally a second there, but you know, seconds add up. What am my time at? I've already saved 5 minutes, but yet that's because last time I did that repossession mission, I had to do it twice because I died. Has there always been this many peds just walking the streets? I feel like I have a wrong setting. I think I need to turn down my traffic in this game. So hopefully I don't get wanted again. This is honestly, this speedrun is probably going to save 10 minutes in the first 20 minutes here. Because that was a huge run killer last time too. I think it was about 5 minutes wasted. So as long as I can finish this run, I think I'll get a $1.30 on it. Don't cut me off. And if I start lowering my hook now, I save time over there. I can cut this corner. There we go. We start lifting as we drive. And we do not kill these people. So I'm on a very good pace right now. Because it took me 10 minutes. Actually 11 minutes to get this last time. From that last splice. So yeah, this is going incredibly. It's still one-handed. I don't know if my hand is in frame. I don't want to hold it too high. It's leaning on my chair right now. Ideally, I should have a camera if I'm going to be claiming one-handed speedruns. But I think since my hand is in a cast, that just makes it better. Like, it's kind of obvious, but it would be interesting to like watch where that is. If I were to slow down the FPS, yep, it's whatever, Tanya. If I slow down my FPS, I can open that door faster, but it almost wastes time. Yeah. I guess that wasn't that massive of a time waste. So now it's complications. Now we go to Simeon. Once I get through that Simeon mission, then I meet Michael, I think. right? Wait, no. I did that wrong. I'm wasting time. I need to do chop. Bummer. Because I was right there. Alright, let's see if I can get this kind of not at the right angle. I need to like mash my car into here. There we go. I didn't quite do that right. And then if I hit Q there and then walk out, and then I think I can hit Q again, and then I can escape Lamar. Or I can go the wrong way twice and waste time. You know, it is what it is. It's kind of disappointing, but it's just some time save I can do later. So the ideal strat there is to do that Q thing once if you do it fast enough and run off the wall, or twice, and then you push the shopping trolley in front of that second door, so then both Lamar and Chop just kind of appear in. But I'll just back up. And also, the normal other speedrun strat is to open his door, so then you can run the door into him, and then you can get inside of the ride. But that is another thing that's kind of hard to do one-handed. So hopefully I'm not just like complaining too much about being one-handed in this run, but that's the whole shtick of this. I don't remember if I'm supposed to go up here. I think I am. I could be doing curb boost too. Ideally brake boost, but I don't know the locations or exactly how to do it. I think it's in the name where you brake on the... you brake and you speed up. But if you hit the brake too long, then you slow down, and if you hit it at the wrong spot, you slow down. So it's kind of like, kind of frame perfect. Had to run over that trash can entirely. It's kind of a frame perfect trick. But then there's also mid drives, I think, is where you hit the curved culverts, and that is also another brake boost kind of schemed thing. Dang it, that sports car messed me up there. If he's not there, I can cut straight through here. And then if you get here fast enough, then Lamar's dialogue becomes a problem where you have to wait for him to stop talking, but since I'm not good at the game, that's not a problem for me. No, we're not, Franklin. He's gonna crash. Foreshadowing. I guess that's not foreshadowing, that's a spoiler alert. And if I was also good, I could be doing brake boost here, and then I already would have been passing him. And then I call a taxi so I can skip Lamar's dialogue and then have the motorcyclist run into me while on foot, and then I trigger the cutscene and don't have to do a ton of don't have to do one of the cutscenes and I skip a bunch of dialogue. There's a lot of tricks that I know about this game, but I could definitely not do myself. So there are things I want to learn, but what you would do is you would be about in this area and then have the guy run into you, and then you can trigger, and then you skip this whole entire drive here for one, and then you skip up into, let me get to the cutscene, but you see how we got hit there? You skip to this cutscene, so if you do that trick right, you can do that. And then we'll get chopped here. Here's one of the other tricks that I'm kind of able to do if I make it there, is the chop push. I'll explain it a little bit better as I get there. That's the only jump I need to do. I don't know why I keep opening my phone. I think I changed one of my keys, and then I break through this wall. This is one of the harder tricks because I have to jump a bunch. But I think if I hold just straight W and then jump, now I think that's the last jumps I need to do. And then it's going to be another cutscene of him jumping onto a train. And then it is, I don't know if I can skip this one. Then it's the chop push. Wait a second. Because he runs himself, so I don't want to disturb him there. And then after here, now as soon as he starts to sniff the ground, I can push him. Because if I do it too early, I knock him over. Because then you knock him off his path, and then he has to take more time. So, oh, messed up. Alright. It doesn't save that much time. I kind of hate doing that, but because Chop needs to get over here. Do I have to get that push to have him come here fully? Or do I just have to wait? Yeah, I think I just have to wait for him to come stumbling over here. Yep, that's the importance of the good push. I did not get any good pushes. Did I run and jump up here? Well, I guess I'll miss that. But the idea is just for me to go over here anyways. And then I can run faster and knock him over myself and then trigger that cutscene faster. But that also only saves like maybe frames, so that's not quite worth it. But we'll skip this cutscene, we'll drive, and then I don't go towards this waypoint, I actually skip the waypoint. I go past it because I'm dropping Lamar off at the community center, I think. So this is bad traffic RNG. Yeah, I think I need to turn down my traffic count. It does make the game more interesting and fun, but it's also not great for a speed run when you need to weave through the peds. Especially when you don't have Franklin's ability. But I skip it, I go over here. And then it's down over here. Right? No, I keep going. Yep. So right here, I remembered. And then I trigger this cutscene right away, and perfect. That is a skip that I've done successfully. Hoorah. What? That, oh yeah, that was slower because I didn't do the chop skip. Or the chop push. Now I do complications. How much time? I'm up 7:10. So I did lose a little bit of time because I didn't do that chop push, which is a little sad. But I did get the perfect location. And then since it is daytime, oh no, it's not the right time. This cutscene can fail if I don't have my frames locked to 60. I don't want to take... I would preferably have a better car here. What are you doing, Franklin, my boy? I think I want to go this way. I think this way is marginally faster, but I think it's faster because you can do brake boosts. So I'm gonna have to rewatch the proper speedruns to see if it's worth it. to take a better car here. I don't know what the preferred vehicle is, because it's obviously like getting out of this, running, and then picking up a new car and accelerating. That does take some time, so I don't know if it's like more ideal if I were to answer the phone. If it's more ideal to like switch out to be a faster car, how many frames am I saving, how many seconds? It's probably not a lot, but that's only, but yet every time I crash, a faster car is going to be more forgiving, like that black car right there. So I don't know what the ideal is, but I don't need to worry about the gardener up here. I think I can just hop right in over his fence, and then since this game, it's going to teleport me over, or teleport the vehicle out of the way. The only time I need to worry about stealth mode is when I get inside, and I think I can even just run right here. Now, this is a part that I always had trouble with, is trying to jump up here, and then jump up here. Now I'm in stealth mode, because I failed last time because I got caught by, not Tracy, I don't know her name, whatever the mom's name is, Amanda and that other guy. I think the speedrun strat would be not to crouch here and then just to walk all the way down, and then it doesn't matter if you crouch until this point right here, because if you don't crouch, they'll notice you. So, and then I can hit F here. And then I can buffer the W, go through, stop here, stop in the gate because I crashed into it. If you turn down your FPS, that is another thing you can save time with. You can also save time by not crashing there, but that's one of those tricks that like I just can't do for some reason. It's one of those special abilities that I don't have, is to not be able to crash a car. And then that is a 9mm pushed against the back of my skull.
That's a 9mm semi-automatic.
Oh, semi-automatic. I always forget about that. That's the important part. Semi-automatic. As well as a repo job. Now, it doesn't matter that I've crashed before that, but it really does matter if I crash here. If I crash too hard, Michael's dialogue slows down or stops, and I have to wait for him to finish by the time I get to here, which it doesn't matter since I'm not doing brake boost. Maybe it matters a little bit. Yeah, because I have to wait for his dialogue to finish. If I wouldn't have not crashed there, I wouldn't have had to wait as long, because I would have just went right to here as soon as I got to that point. And I think if I go to a different side, I think it takes longer to get there, but then since you're already waiting for Michael anyways, it doesn't matter. And the ideal strat is to not push or kick, which is hard to do. A push is the worst because it does 0 damage. At least a kick does something. Which good there. I didn't have any pushes, so that is perfect. And now that mission is finished, so then I can end that. Now it is time to find the fastest car I can get, which is this one. This isn't the fastest one, but it's the closest, fastest car I can find, and then it is father-son, which I think I want to do a J-turn to be all cool like. And then I think I go up here. I think if I really learn the routes, I think I could get some pretty decent times. I don't think this is right. Yeah, because I've passed Michael's. Thinking father, son. Actually, I don't remember what father, son is right now. I don't have time to play tennis, Amanda. I'm doing a speed run. And I'm not doing 100%, so I don't need to play tennis with you. I don't think I ever need to play tennis with Amanda. I think you can play with anyone else. So I think you could do 100% without ever playing tennis with your lovely wife. What is the optimal routes here? 'Cause I am definitely not taking them. Now another time save is to not turn into the suit until I need to. So then this is Michael's safe house, and then I think I can just run up to the door. I think depending on what way I enter, I can skip a cutscene here. So I think if I entered through the garage, I think I don't need to deal with this cutscene. But, you know, this is kind of just like a casual speed run. Like, I'm doing a few tricks, but I'm not going to do anything insane.
Taking my wife's car.
Okay, this is the Jimmy with the
Hey,
boat.
Jim. I'm going for a drink.
Dad, shit. I'm in our boat going
Okay.
down the Western Highway.
I have added some more hotkeys that makes this mission marginally easier.
Trying to sell it. I know you
Because I can
want it so
keep
bad,
driving
money.
while I'm aiming
I
my
just want to take it. I'm hiding in the head.
gun.
You're insane. All right, I'm coming. For my boat.
Here we go.
Alrighty then. Change of plans. My darling boy is in.
There's
trouble.
another glitch here that I could
Can't help with that, man.
do, but it's also not worth it if you mess it up. But if you have the boat run into the back of your vehicle,
Don't ever have kids.
you can pick up an insane amount of speed, and then you can skip almost an entire section, because depending on how fast you kill the guy that's on Franklin, and like if I went straight there and hopped that, if I hop over that fence just perfectly, or the medium, the boat will rear end me, and then I launch forwards so I can trigger a cutscene faster.
Oh, there it is. That's my boat.
So you see this medium right here. If you catch that right before that, you can see that they're accelerating. So the ideal thing is to do it faster, and then Franklin starts getting out of his spot. Yeah, that really slowed me down. I went on the wrong side there.
I'm not gonna take pot shots at my boat.
But now I can just trigger that. And then he goes on this overpass. And then I think I can buffer shoot the guy that's going to endanger Franklin, which will save some time. So I think what I can do here is always forget about, god damn it.
Not the engine. Shit. Fucking engine.
That sucks that I hit that. Sorry for being a little mad there. But I want to shoot this guy off of Franklin. If I didn't hit the cheat button, which I don't even know what button that is, I could have skipped that whole thing.
Stay behind there, Frank.
Why am I opening my phone?
Up, you thieving prick.
That's this is frustrating. Cause this is where I'm really losing the time. Like, this is where a lot of the time's being lost, is trying to accelerate. That is a guy that I can kill early. And then here is where I can pick up Jimmy.
Now go find Jimmy.
I don't want to pass the boat,
Yeah.
but I want to be as close up here as possible.
Kid, watch out for the boom. Fuck.
Bummer.
Ah, this is gonna kill me.
That sucks that that happened. Why is it accelerating so slow? Here we go. Do a few curb boosts.
Better hope she's still seaworthy.
And then I hover here.
Get the off the damn thing. Shit. Remind me not to come to you preparing in that fight.
And then I just go the wrong way.
All fucking board? Let's stop this ship.
So I don't need to keep going because I already know I need to be over here.
Now that doesn't sound good.
I don't know if curb boost work on this.
Not yet. Ah, my fucking boat.
Hey, it's just.
I think if I go here,
You still got it, son.
this is a better curb.
It's a chop shop.
So ideally, I would do all of that faster. That's the name of the speed run, is just do it faster. But I can kill that guy and get Jimmy and Franklin before this turn here,
Stop doing
so I don't have to do this entire cutscene here.
okay?
So I can get there faster.
A really bad judgment call. But shit, Dad, I nearly died.
And I'm hitting the curb because it accelerates you faster. I don't know about this mission specifically because there is a rate cap on here.
It's all your nice drive. Your fucking fault.
Ideally, I wouldn't crash there. No.
It's partly your fault.
I want to hop off the road right here.
By selling my boat to some gangbangers?
Oh, that sucks.
I know it sounds dumb when you put it like that, but all you do is daydream or get angry.
I love it.
So ideally, I would fall on that road and not into this beach here.
My boat disappearing over the horizon, that's all I can see. Right, you do me a favor, give this kid a ride home at
You know, this run is all going to be about idealies. But we'll make it. And then there's a way to skip dialogue here, but I don't know it well enough. I don't think I needed to because I already finished that dialogue. And then I just double hit enter and then hit escape twice and then hit enter. And I think this ends when I take Jimmy home.
taking you home.
It's Franklin, right?
Indeed, it is Franklin,
The home invader.
the home invader.
Yeah. No, I mean, sure.
Yeah, I don't think curb boost work on that because I'm going way faster
Or just like,
after hitting these curbs than I did on that other vehicle,
so,
or when it was damaged.
what's the deal, man? Huh? You and my old man? I see you at the dealership. If someone steals my whip, and Papa's all like, he's been down there to talk to you guys.
Your pops did more than talk.
What'd he do?
Look, man, if he ain't tell you, I ain't gonna tell you. But I lost my fucking job, and I thought maybe he could help me find a job.
Hopefully I can't get wanted in this mission,
Tired, like bully.
because you do not want to get wanted in this because it takes minutes.
I'm drinking.
Man, look, I don't know, homie. He seems okay to me. Shit, he saved your ass.
You say
Perfect.
Nah, man. Well, maybe we good together, you know? Like, maybe we can get shit done we couldn't do separate.
If it keeps him out of the house, that's cool by me.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Look. I'm sorry
Perfect.
my dad lost you your job.
Perfect. Get stuck on the meter.
I'm employmentally challenged at the
Do a 50-50 grind.
Got fired, dude.
I like how he paid me to
fired as such.
fix his vehicle and then
I've been there.
I've just destroyed it.
Resumes out there, but no,
Aw, man.
but no one's hiring.
Of course, that guy's gonna drive straight into me.
Get a job. I've never had a job. It feels like hard work, right? Days just kind of disappear.
Now, the perfect strat here is to do a buffered ledge grab. I have no clue how they do it because Franklin's already kicked out of the driveway by the time I get here. But I do the split. And now it's time to do marriage counseling. I've slowly just been losing time. I've been doing all of those missions slower than my last run. That's kind of the disappointing thing when you get a really good one. Yeah, because if I had the buffered ledge grab, what I could do is I could already be at Michael's house again. just one single frame. It doesn't really matter if I answer this Lamar call. Because what happens is if I do the grab right, I pretty much teleport out his door, so then I skip this walking section. So I immediately get into this cutscene that happens next, which is this. So I would immediately be in this cutscene. And then I don't want to follow him, I want to...
Which guy?
The guy I'm paying to teach her tennis.
Man, it's cold.
Ooh,
That's fucked up, man. You risk
I wanted to go up there.
You know, back in the hood, man, we gotta watch out for the pale man, dog.
Yeah.
Dude almost got away, man.
No, this was actually not the right way.
Fuck, man, I think we lost his ass.
He lives somewhere up in the canyon. We'll find him.
So I think if I hit this fast enough, I think I can just drive straight up.
How you catch him?
It wasn't hard. They were in my house, in my own bed.
Yeah, I did that wrong. I don't know how you're specifically supposed to do that, but I feel like me not trying would just be faster than me
The whole thing was kind
trying.
of self-explanatory, Frank. And what we're
Faster
gonna
than
do
me even doing that
is
strat.
context either.
Just to go straight here instead. Because it doesn't matter if you actually follow him, because it's scripted that you lose him. But the ideal strat is to drive up that mountainside and then you land on that yellow dot perfectly. I would have to look at the actual strat. I only know like the concept of it rather than the actual mechanics.
There's a winch.
I think I can skip this cutscene.
Yeah, you like when someone fucks with your shit. Well, hey, wait.
Come on here and hit F real quick.
Here we go. Let's see what happens.
And I'm holding drive on my left fifth mouse button. So I can look around so I can actually enjoy the cutscene. Now my first run I messed this up because I jumped down the hills, which I think I could do somewhere over here, but I don't know the actual place. And I think if I look behind me as I drive, I can avoid spawning some guys.
What the hell? It's not my house.
Bullshit.
Oh, bro. I couldn't afford
So I don't have to kill these guys.
I'm a tennis coach.
But I could definitely save some time here if I don't let Michael drive, because that's what lost me time last time.
Yes, that one! Green light!
Green light.
Martin Madrazo, give you green light!
Oh, I'm scared, lady. Just fucking terrified.
Hey, man, some neat-looking motherfucking essays right behind you.
You kidding me? Yeah, you do something?
I'll give it a go, man. Keep trying.
We can handle this, right? Screw 'em.
How is he not dead?
Uh-oh, that guy got it.
We got a book, man. Go.
Where are we on this?
There we
Yeah,
go.
my nigga, that's it.
All right, let's go back. Wow.
Hmm.
Shit. You did good. I mean, your aim's all over the place, but
This is a little bit better than my last run, I think.
get the fence.
I think I still saved some time.
Work on your aim. You'll do fine.
Fuck, man.
What's after this? Friend request. So it's the Franklin, or it's the
Thanks for the help out.
Michael mission,
I had no idea.
which I don't know when I'm supposed to do the time for that. I skipped this cutscene. Mission passed, so I bet it's right there. Yeah, I saved a minute on that, so.
Who's asking?
Who's asking? Who's asking?
You're awful cagey. Even for a dead man, Michael.
Okay.
You don't
So I want to start running this way.
Tactful and charming.
You can look for a motorcycle way over here, but it doesn't
I'm
quite
living in Los
matter.
Santos, just like you. Marietta Heights.
Whoa, whoa, wait. Hey, how do you...
See, the thing is how do he know, how does he know the exact apartment that he lives in? And then there is a motorcycle, as long as I don't...
I know, it ain't fucking cool.
I thought it was cool enough I could do a grab on it. Hopefully I don't get wanted. Since I don't know the route entirely, I'm just gonna drop a point. I don't know the ideal routes. I got wanted. I don't think it matters. I'm already kind of hidden because I'm in a different vehicle than what I committed the crime in.
I'm looking through my appointment book and I don't see your name.
Yeah, well, I'm more of a walk-in type. You know that.
Walk-ins are more expensive, but I'm always happy to accommodate.
Sure, you'll accommodate me as long as I got money.
That could have been worse. Could have been far worse. So I will take it. Now I think the reason why the bike is faster is because you can do a dive. So when you're driving up his stairs, you can dive off the bike and then you skip the cutscene and you just immediately get in. And then there's another thing, another trick in this that makes the game a little bit faster is your speed is based on whether Lester's door is open or closed. So if I do that and I hit F really fast, then I skip this. Which is barely anything, but
I was wondering when you'd show up. I was dead. Crazy. One carry. You, my house.
I skip right to there, I think, and then I can just immediately leave. And then when I walk, I want to hug this wall. That didn't help. I don't know the exact strat of hugging that wall. Oops, holding E. But then the door will close faster and then you can skip. Skip on your way so you can immediately run because you can't run until that door is fully closed. Which is a weird coding mechanic that they put in there. But this game was coded by a bunch of 12-year-olds. Just kidding. There's some pretty good physics in this game and everything. Excuse me. But everything about this game is kind of like weirdly programmed. Everything feels like a trick. Like that wasn't like the ideal way of them doing it, but it was the way that just happened to be easiest and worked. This is another thing I failed in my original run, but I did pretty good on my second one. Where I got here, because the first time I actually drove inside of this, I think ideally I would park even closer. I think there's a way to skip this cutscene, but I don't know it off the top of my head, so we'll just play it regular strat and immediately hit E, back out of there, teleport across, and then by those, teleport out. And then I would ideally hit Q there so that I could run out the door, but... And then I just go straight here.
Michael,
I don't really want to drive against traffic.
the prototype is somewhere in the Life Invader office. Find it and fit it with the device in your bag.
They just gonna let me in?
Why wouldn't they if you look the part? Hang around till
Here we
someone
go.
opens the door and act entitled.
Fine.
Well, that could have been really bad because I'm not at full health. Yeah, put on your helmet now. And then climb up into the cutscene. Perfect. Saving time already. What am I at? I am at a hour into the run. An hour and 12 minutes? Have I really saved 8 minutes? I feels like I haven't. Like, I don't think there's any... Have I wasted time here? I don't think so. I guess that's 12 minutes from now. So I have 12 minutes to still be able to beat my PB here. Which is quite a lot of time. Why does it say I'm at negative $68? I think the ideal strat is to be in first person here. I think you walk ever so slightly inside of this building.
Hard drive, bro. Got any antivirus software?
I think so. Behind this junk on the left. Clicked an NSFW link for a video gas.
Guess I gotta close the rest of them down. Okay, we got some space. I'll try to boot up this antivirus.
Alright. I didn't do that perfectly because I forgot that you need to do all of them. I have a thing in my back pocket that I'm sitting on, wasting time.
Send me on another one of those seminars. And that should do it. Why don't you try and keep things strictly safe for work from now on?
Alright, here we go. That negative $68 is sketching me out. Why does it say that? Why is it still there after cutscenes? Why am I stuck on the door?
Dude, when it blue screens again, you're my guy. Bye.
Here we go. We are walking. This is riveting content. It's all about walking. Some more walking. This is a walking simulator. Last time or 2 times ago, I did this backwards, but this time I think I'll do it a little faster. I don't know if I'm gonna do any better on these than my last run, because I think my last run was pretty good, other than like that major time waste that I did where I got the cops with, what's her face?
Hey, Michael, hold on. Don't, I doomed ya.
I don't know why I'm spacing her name, Tanya.
Prototype. I'm going home to watch the keynote.
Teabag time, my friend.
Lester, did you hear me? Are you playing that game?
Yeah, sorry, the phone is rigged. And what's your problem? You don't like shooters?
They're all the same. Besides, you know me.
I'm a movies guy.
Classic Biden.
Classic
Vinewood
Vinewood
ended
died.
30 years ago.
Oh.
Now it's just superheroes, romantic comedies, and remakes, none of which interest
I think you
me.
can duplicate this bike
I believe this country can still make
too,
interesting movies.
which is useful in the speed run, but it's not useful in Trevor percent. Go here, and now I just wait. I wait until Jay Norris pulls his phone out of his pocket, and then I just find him in my contacts list. So this is one of the biggest waiting cutscenes. If someone figures out a way to skip this cutscene, I think you would save like a good minute on it. Yeah, I think I'm still only gonna be like 8 minutes up, so I'm not saving a ton of time. Come on. Give me 1 second. Alright, I still have to wait. Still waiting. It's all about waiting. The future. There we go. Perfect. Got him. Tanisha was right. You gotta slow it down. Alright, I saved 20 seconds there. So I am 8 minutes up. Oh crap, I forgot that I'm supposed to leave my house here, not just go straight to Jimmy.
I don't have to. I'm watching the markets. I'll be trading pure alpha till close.
Leave the property. I don't have to go that far, do I? Really? Do I have my missions wrong? There we go. This is also going to be another, it might be a little bit slow. I think I was supposed to take Michael's car. Because then I can drive into that faster. And if I can skip this too.
Bike ride along this stingy beach? Okay, Dad. I got just the thing to show you. This day was going so well until you showed up. You know that?
Here we go. My major time waste on my last run was I got my bike stuck into a wall. I don't know how, so I had to redo a lot of this mission. But I think next time I do it, I think I can do it. What the heck? Why was I not steering?
You're driving like a psycho.
I swear that every now and then, either like my keyboard's going bad or I'm just not pushing hard enough on my keys. I don't know what's... It's a membrane keyboard, so it's not like a nice mechanical switch, which might be why. It's a really old one. Some of my keys, like, you can tap them and they jiggle, so that's saying the amount of quality that my keyboard has.
You boy or an ass munching homo.
There was me thinking there's a difference between witty banter arising from a sense of competition
Witty. Really?
and mowing someone down in the street.
Hey, I never said
Yeah,
I never said you had learning difficulties, Jim.
Well, I do, and you never cared.
I just said
yeah, I'm wasting a lot of time on this drive here, so I'm just making room for improvement later.
Late to my asshole, man.
Another thing I wasted was I biked away too far from Jimmy before he got his bike, and then I wasn't able to do it. I had to wait. Do I have to hit that?
Look the fuck out, bro! Here we are at the bike rest.
I think I can drive up there too. This is the fastest bike if I can't do bunny hops. I think the one thing I didn't know the first time too is I didn't know that you could hold shift. Is it not hold shift? I'm not biking that fast. What the heck? Michael, what is going on? Is it, you don't? Is it not that? I thought I was going faster last time by like a lot. What the heck? No. Why is this? I'm actually confused because last time I was going way faster. Is it because I failed? Is that why he was able to sprint on his bike? Because I'm going slower than Jimmy.
All right, but if I beat you, you're gonna behave like a human being.
Because, yeah, last time I was way afar of Jimmy. Like, I was already there. This is actually a little bit BS. What is going on? Why am I not going fast? Is this, like, just scripted? and then you have to fail the mission. Did like I glitch the game last time? I don't I don't know what's going on here. Because shift isn't doing anything and it's supposed to. And I can't bunny hop. Well, the game's already glitched because that's the same money I had last time. Or that's the last money I lost. So I think my game's just broken. I think I need to verify my game files. Because he's acting like he's dying. I can't do the bunny hop thing. He's not this tired.
If you bike a few more miles, we might be able to squeeze you into some skinny jeans.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Last time I did this, he was way faster.
Come on, Jim. Catch up. Imagine I'm a big, juicy burger.
Maybe it was a different bike, but then that doesn't make sense that he would do it differently. Okay. So there's a trick here where if I look the wrong way as I swim, and then I want to swim backwards, I want to go to the surface for one. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to look this way as I go, because then I can get a boat to spawn closer, which did not happen. I don't know how, I don't think that trick can't be possible with only one hand, because you have to control your mouse as you're swimming sideways, so you don't look at the boat, because you can see the boat out there. Is there even a boat out there? Well, there's a boat that spawns that you can get in. It'll spawn closer to you, so you don't have to swim this whole way. You only have to swim about halfway, and then you can get the boat, and then you can run it into the back of the boat there, and then you can skip it. So we'll see. I'll have to research, because like you see that boat over there. I don't know if you actually see it, but I saw it. Doesn't quite matter that I ran out of stamina, because I can just... And then I skip the cutscene, I drive off, and then I
Gene, they're coming! Go into that outlet!
immediately kill them both.
Him!
Yeah, it's fine.
You killed him! Oh my god, this isn't happening!
And then as long as I don't crash here,
Down, I did what I had to do.
it's gonna be a time save.
To your brother.
I see that traitor! Jimmy! Jimmy!
And that is the mission pass screen, and then F12. So yeah, I saved a minute and a half on that, because I didn't have to redo that bike scene. Can I skip this? Now it's time to go to Michael's house, change into a suit, and then it is Lester time. Okay, something changed between now and then, because I can't even... It doesn't matter if I answer that call. Like, he's going so freaking slow. Why? Why is he going so slow? Like, this is slower than walking. Like, actually. Like, I'm getting off of this right now. Get off. That is slower than that. What the heck is wrong with my bikes? What is wrong with my game? I should be able to bike and sprint at the same time, but it's not allowing me to. So there's got to be some key that I'm missing. Something's broken. Something's wrong in my settings. I don't want to steal that cop car. That wouldn't be ideal. Pull out my gun and then shoot the window, not by the wheel.
Don't touch me!
Oh, you don't have to call and tell me that.
Not you! The Dieter Sack store detective! There's been a misunderstanding. I need you to help clear it up.
Sorry, Amanda. Don't got time.
You're never gonna learn.
Yeah, my game's definitely broken. I have negative $20.
Fees are coming out of your account.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that negative $5 on my. I think I could want it here. Yeah. I don't know if it matters. I think it's faster just to do it. What the heck happened there? Why'd I spin out? What? Oh. You gotta be freaking kidding me. I didn't know that they were like marksmen, able to shoot out a tire by just breathing down my neck. How did they get it that perfect? That is actually insane. Maybe that wasn't worth it. I think I can get in my house and then I can't be wanted when I get to Lester. But I'm already losing the cops.
The guy who pays the bills is here.
Okay. Now let's run upstairs, change into a suit. Hopefully I get unwanted by the time I change into my suit. Suit. Perfect. I've lost my wanted level. That $20 is still glitched on there. I don't know what that's from. I don't like that. That's doing that. Hi, Tracy. I just go to Lester's like normal. Yeah, it's Lester, right? Yeah. Casing. Oh crap, I need a car. I think I need a car. I'll just go to Lester's and hopefully I didn't need a car because that's gonna suck if I did. You gotta be kidding me, boss. Why? Whew, that was almost worse than the boss. Alright, I don't actually know my way around town well enough. I think I take Lester's car. I think Lester's got a car. Maybe that is Michael's car, but I don't remember taking that last time. I don't know. You'd think I would know the speedrun a little bit better than I do. That I'm trying to do a speedrun on this. Cause like I know the Diamond Casino speedrun pretty well, because I've done that one like hundreds of times. My friend. He doesn't specify that he wants a car, so I'm not gonna bring
The
it.
hell is this place? Garment factory. I needed a job that didn't require me to do anything apart from paying taxes.
Yep, so it is his car.
The shop's on Little Portola.
Now there is a few skips that I can do here, both require me driving my car at the perfect speed and then getting out by hitting a pole. So I teleport out of the car. So my door can't be open and Lester won't get out, so I can't exit the other door. And then I can teleport back into it and it saves maybe like a second or two.
Unremarkable career, except for one incident, the shooting of a notorious stick-up man, Michael Townley.
Yeah, all right. Lester, I'm very impressed.
Yeah, Lester, his eyesight's fine.
I'm gonna run the operation from the car while you're in the store getting what we need.
And then what I do here is,
Okay.
did that wrong. I'll get the next one. And I think I can run all the way up. I think I'm supposed to be in first person, but I'm not going to worry about changing. Yeah, because first person, I think I can go all the way up. And then as soon as I open the door, I hit E, take a photo, get out of there, and then immediately talk to the clerk. So that's the fastest way of doing that, and then I can leave. As soon as I'm out of vision, then I can run.
So, we good?
Almost. I need to get eyes on the roof of the building. See where the ventilation comes out.
There's a way to jump off the roof of the building without dying. However, I do not know how, so I'm just going to
Drive around the block.
go the second level. And then the next speedrun strat is to go through here and
Look, there. Construction. They're gutting the place.
barely missed it, but I think I can warp in with that. Especially if I run into those boxes.
So, you keep up with the old crew?
I saw a ladder. Climb up it and see if you can get to the roof. Well, after your death/disappearance, there wasn't much holding us together.
Am I getting the car dialogue?
Him at all? After the incident?
I kept tabs on him for a while. Needed to know that he
Yeah, I'm getting car dialogue right now. My game is messed up.
coming out of those vents in Vangelico originates. There should be a unit above the store.
Hey, I see the vents.
Yeah, I'm looking at the relay. Can you get any higher? I pulled up a satellite image. It looks like the highest point is on the northwest side. Get a shot from there.
Here we go.
You've got a good vantage. Now use it and get the image of the air system. Okay, capture an image of the system and we're done. We've got our shot of the Vangelico unit. Looks good. Okay, that'll do. Come back to me before someone spots you.
This is one of the harder parts, is because I can't use my mouse to do this, and I have to run as I do it.
Yeah, where'd he go?
North, south, east, west, wherever there were liquor stores to turn over and
Oh, come on. It sucks.
not as far as I know.
The fact that it was the one spot that I could possibly climb up there, that's kind of a bummer, but we're gonna keep going. Alright, switching back to my mouse to drive. And then fall down, and then go off.
Let's hurry this up, Michael.
Now I can just jump right out here. I mean, it could have been better, and it could have been worse, so we'll take it. Push that against there and hit F. Of course, those boxes all despawned, so
Let's go back to the garment factory. I called ahead and told him to start setting up the
how much time am I up? I'm up 10 minutes, so this run is going to be a PB no matter what. What is that noise?
So, what did you see?
Go for Rockford Plaza.
Undue complications. Yeah, it looked like a simple setup. Cameras broadcasting to the remote.
And then it's going to be Loud and Proud, and then
door.
if I go on the highway, last time I got this perfect.
Alarm system.
I feel like I'm going to lose time this time,
Good window. Someone talented.
because I think I got really lucky with the carbine rifles, where I lost the cops fast enough, where I didn't get caught by that helicopter, so I could stay underneath one place. So that is kind of like the thanks, Dawaka, for my 69th sub. Alright, so we're just driving down the road. This isn't a very... I'm getting close to the end of the run. This is the last
I'm listening. Wait till
full mission before it. So the next thing is when I get out, I need to intercept the carbine rifles on a highway, and I don't remember which one. I can boost the RNG of it by getting in the right spot, but I don't know that exactly. I'm just gonna try my best to find the highway and then go for it. So when does this end? I could have skipped that cutscene a little bit earlier. It's fine.
Alarm will be operating on the same. The exit.
Just gotta
So how do you want to do this?
loud. Yes. Him, her. Confirm. And we're done. Now it's time to run out of here. Only got one hand. I cut my finger in half. I am playing with only one hand. I probably should have a keyboard or a camera on my hand
Hey man, it's me, Michael.
What's going on?
on my keyboard to showcase that it is one-handed.
The money for that house we pulled down, so I'm getting a crew together for you can guess. The pay will be awful and the risk will be high, but you might learn something if you're interested.
Dang it.
Man, that's not exactly a great sales pitch, dog, but I guess I gotta start somewhere.
Is it this highway? I don't think it's this highway.
One day you can put together your own deals, your own.
Because it's a low highway.
So there's still some preparation I gotta do.
Where am I? Let me look. I think I'm supposed to be over there instead. Am I not supposed to turn off here? Okay, I'm not. Hopefully this is right. I don't remember the exact strat. I probably should have looked it up or remembered where it was last time. But it's got to be on this highway over there. And I think they're coming towards me when it happens. I think I can wait here. But I need to force the spawn somehow, and I don't remember how. So where is it? Have I forced the spawn? Why does it not exist on the map? What? Where is it? It's supposed to be right here. What the heck? Did I do the opposite? I did the opposite and forced the spawn to not spawn.
You got lucky, buddy.
Why is there so much traffic? There we go. This is a one-handed speedrun walker. And then, yeah, I was way too slow, so I actually had to lose the cops this time. Alright, that helicopter kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. So now I have to get out of here. Yeah, I did not do this ideally. And of course I had to fall like that. I wish I could control the camera while I drive. That makes this difficult. Oh, my glasses are falling. How is that helicopter still on me? I don't remember the helicopter being this. I don't want to go in this tunnel. Actually, maybe I do. Where is that heli? Crap, I want to be underneath this bridge by the time they get there. And then I have to hope I lose the cops pretty fast here. Please don't be deep water. Oh no. 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 Oh, thank goodness. Alright. I think I can just drive right on this train track here, because I think the drop-off point is right by the tracks. This was a little bit slower than my last run, but that's just because I had to actually lose the cops this time. Yeah, because this is a -3 minute split, and I passed it. Yeah, I got really lucky the first time I did this. But it's still going to be a decent run.
All right, Lester, I got us the tag team right. All right. I want to say thanks for being a part of our little operation.
Did I not?
We're all professionals. We all know the score. We're going to execute the plan.
Oh, I never hit the casing on that. Oh, I'm up and up by a lot. I need to fix that time next time I do my run.
Gus, Eddie, I need you in the back of the van. Franklin's driving, I'm in the passenger.
I did that completely wrong and made it slower. I did that. I also did that slower. There we go. That wasn't suspicious at all to hit someone like that.
4 of us in this van. We're about to become accomplices and
Here we go.
I gotta be able to trust
We're playing the game.
my reputation. Same goes the other way. A crew will only work
Okay, so I'm at
when there's trust. So, in the
31. My last run was 47.
got introduced myself.
I guess 48 pretty much.
I've done this type of thing
So
a few times. And I've made good
how much time do I got to do this? It took me 17 minutes last time.
I hope it goes without saying. I know a lot.
I think
Anyone yaps?
I can do it slightly faster, but not really. Because I didn't fail once last time, and I think I got there
Frank, over to you.
at a decent amount of time.
Franklin, dog. And I'm new to these kind of plan out detail robbery. I've done my share small job, you know, liquor stores,
Here we go.
warehouses, boosting cars, and I met this dude right here, Mike, okay? And he turned me on to this thing.
So, who's next?
Look out the way! I smoked out.
It's fine that I killed that person. I don't think I can get wanted in this mission until I get wanted in this mission.
Might go away. Yes, I found out pretty young to pull a trigger. But it was a couple of years before they started doing it for bread, you know what I'm saying? Instead of that repping where you from bullshit. And here we are.
I think I can just whip in there as fast as possible. It doesn't matter how slow I'm going or where I'm going. Skip the cutscene. Shoot the boxes. I only need to get a few of them. I don't need to get all the jewels, I only need to get a few.
With a window like this, we should be able to strip the joint. Come on.
120 remaining.
So try it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Not a lot of time left. Cleaning them out.
A minute left.
Don't be stupid. Keep it up. Keep moving quick. You're doing great. Let's do this. I'm bagging it.
50 seconds.
Emptying them out. Don't want drama.
I think I can just leave here.
40 seconds.
We ain't hitting projections here. We gotta push if we're gonna get
Dang it. Okay. So I was one box short. That is a little bit of a time loss.
Let's go. Come on. Stay close. Stay safe. Let's go. Hard left here. They're going onto the big road. Dorset Drive. Come on. Shut up, Ben.
Oh, here we go. Now this is actually, since this is such a good run, I don't want to mess up at all here. Because I'm going to PB by probably like another 8 minutes.
Headlights on now.
So as long as I don't fail in this tunnel, I think I'm set. Which I don't, hopefully I didn't jinx myself right there. Last time I played this, I didn't get the dialogue, so it's good that I got the dialogue this time. Because I got 0 dialogue last time. This was one of the hard parts. I kept on hitting a wall over here because you have to steer by looking with this bike. I don't remember where I kept on dying, but I kept dying in here because I wanted to go fast because I was speedrunning. There was some jump in here that kills you pretty good. It was right there, and I almost did it again. That is like the worst spot right there is that. And then this is fairly easy, where I just gotta bonk them at least once and then they die. I should have been on the other side. Then I hit these guys.
If you need another gun, give me the word.
And then one guy over here. And then cross. And then for some reason they just give up right here.
In the area. I think we got a chance.
I don't understand why they would just give up with only like 2 guys, but we're about to finish the run. I'm up 10 minutes, I think. And then
Lester's around the corner at the lockup.
start going. As long as I don't royally screw up, choke right at the end. This is going to be a massive PB again.
I thought you were gonna be stuck under a cop car. There gotta be more dudes waiting around that way. We did not just get away with that shit, did we?
You know what? I think we did.
Oh man.
All right. Yeah.
There we go. Got him. Come on. Success screen. Perfect. 37:45. Success. I have beat my last PB by 10:12. Perfect. That is Trevor %. Thanks for anyone watching. I'm probably not going to do it again because that would be really 11 o'clock at night until I'd be done with it, so I guess thanks for watching. Bye. Let me just quit out of the stream.